नमस्ते दोस्तों, क्या हाल है? सब ठीक ठाक है? शाबाश, वाह वाह वाह, शाबाश। आइए बैठिए, आग सेको, चाय पियो। शाबाश, शाबाश। जयवीर है, जयवीर जी, डॉक्टर नमस्ते नमस्ते, क्या हाल है? सब ठीक ठाक है बर्मिंघम में? शाबाश, सब चंगा है, चंगा। वाह वाह वाह, वाह वाह। I'm just coming back, just give me 3 minutes, huh? Wow. Shabash, wow. Shabash. Shabash. Wow. ओ क्या हाल है सब ठीक ठाक है वहाँ शाबाश शाबाश वाह 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 Ah, shab- wow, wow, wow. Shabash. Oh, JV, how are you? Fine? Yes, I'm fine. Thanks. I'm fine. My friend has gone to the bazaar. My friend has gone to the market. Oh, JV, oh, क्या हाल है Birmingham में? सब सही है? शाबाश. वो फुटबॉल की सीजन हो गया है? वाह, वाह. I love football. I love football. Ah, shabash. Ah, Beto, Dibda, Beto, shabash. Wow, wow. Oh, shabash. Wow. Ah, shabash. एक मिनट है. सामान, ताम झाम. हाँ. शाबाश. वाह वाह. ओ क्या हाल है? ओ तनिष्क नमस्ते. क्या हाल है? सब ठीक ठाक है? आकंद हो आकंद. अक्षत हो क्या हाल है अक्षत? सब ठीक ठाक है? शाबाश. वाह वाह वाह. वाह वाह वाह. गजब हो गया यार. आ गया कोई? आ गया कोई? परिवार वाला? वाह वाह वाह. शाबाश. Yes, Akshat, I went to. Oh, hi, Tanishk. Tanish, namaste. Kya haal hai? Sab theek thaak hai? Shabash. Yes, I went to the market today. I did some important photocopy work. Photocopy work all complete, so that's good. That's off my mind. And a little hot day today here, 30, 32. Don't mind. There's a net issue. Let's see what happens, huh? Oh, hi, Sunshine. How are you, Sunshine? Fine? Good, good. How are you? Where are you, Sunshine? What's your location? Uh, oh, yes, I'm fine, thanks. I had a nice walk to the market today. A little bit hot, coming back hot, like about 31 degrees, but this is the Himalayan area, so the heat is not very extreme, you know? Aha, Nainital, I see. Good, good, good. Wow, wow, wow. Very nice place. Very nice place in the Himalayas. I'm writing your name down, Sunshine. I'm writing your YouTube ID, YouTube ID, and then your name. Yes. What is your name? Can you tell me? So, what's your real name? 25 degrees. Wow. Wow. BS. What can I call you? Kandpalji, or is it like Balawant Singh? Or what can I call you? A short name. So Tanishq, how are you? How is your day today? Tanishq Pandey, is it good? Is everything fine? They say that the next 9 days will be very hot. The next 9 days, yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm happy you enjoy, Kandpalji. I'm happy you enjoy. Yeah, we talk on all subjects here. Kandpalji and Nainital, how is the connectivity tonight? How is the connectivity? Can you give me rating like Akshat? Out of 10 points, how is my visual connectivity? Out of 10 points, how is the audio? Can you give me a rating? Yes, Akshat, it is. The whole world is burning like an oven. Cookies for God. Cookies for God or cookies for the devil? I Satan ke liye cookies. Hey, Baba, this is climate change. This is mankind's karma. Mankind's karma. Yeah. 10 out of 10. That's excellent. Thanks, Sir Akshat. Hi, Pawan, mighty Pawan. What's special? I trim my beard. Trim the beard, and yesterday I had shampoo. Yeah. And full bath. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. So tomorrow night is my night off. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, no live stream, okay? I'll come back on Sunday. So, Mighty Pavan. Pavan, is your real name Mighty Pavan, or what's your real name, Mighty? Please tell me. What's your real name? Oh, wow. Oh, Dev Kumar, where are you, Dev Kumar? Come back. Sandra from Ireland. Ireland. Sandra, where are you, colonial lady? Bapri Bab. Pramod. Freak Bunny, Garul. Come back, come back. Pawan is daring me to go outside. Here there are only 1 or 2 girls, very young, like 6 or 7, you know. David, I dare you to go outside like this. Nearby, any girls, they would really like you. No girls here, there's just 1 or 2 dogs here, 1 or 2 cats, 1 cow. Pigs are coming and going. We have sometime tiger, leopard. living quietly here. Ah, Parwan, mighty Parwan, good answer, good answer. Then no need to go outside. You will be arrested otherwise. Hey, good answer, good answer. Wow, 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 wow. Arc Gaming, Arc Shot. David, why do we in English we add extra in the end, Ankrima, in the end, like Ramayana, Karma. Oh, yes, yeah, Karma, Karam, Ramayan. Ah, Ramayana, Karma. Well, this is just from the original word into English. The reason it's easier for us to say, easier for us to say Ramayana, Karma, easy to say. That's the my actual name isn't Mighty Pavan. Actually, we don't keep names like Mighty. Oh, I see. I keep record of everybody, Pavan, everybody who's using YouTube name, I put the YouTube name. If they tell me, then I put their real name like this. You see, YouTube name, real name like that, like Sai Recovery, Pankaj, Zyro, Adarsh, Okay, Zara, Gorka, Keshab, Kalki, Bhavesh, Nature Lover, Manoj, like that, Yeah, that's just my system. If possible, Mighty Pavan, if possible, I like to talk more personally, name to name. Yeah, Mighty Pavan has given good answer to you, a very good answer to you, Akand. Akand Gaming, his name is Akshat. 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 That's it. Yeah, even in Canada they add an A, like they say Canada, but actually Canada. Yeah, that's right. It's it's like Akshat, how the other language is feeling. The other language, the English, how it's feeling, like that. Pavan Kumar, Shabash, wah. I can call you Pawan Kumar, Shabash. Pavan, you're coming many times on this live stream, many times. Good, thank you. Pavan, where are you living? Can you tell me your location? There you are. I have written your name on there. See that? Huh? Mighty Pavan, Pavan Kumar. Shabash. Wah. Wow. Arav. Hi, Arav. How are you, Arav? Namaste. Nice to see you again. How are you? Are you fine? Wow. You're fine, are you? Good. That's right. In English. Oh, I see. In English, Canada language. Actually, it's Kannada. I see. Ah, this is the new list. This is the new list. Current, Pawan, current viewers with YouTube ID and real name. YouTube ID, real name, current viewers, yeah, like sing CJ Holdani, formula, sing, curious guy, fishy man, hello G.I. Joe D'Souza from Goa, Jung, Vedant, quiet guy, Rajiv, Kitlier, Josh from Germany, maybe Indian, colonial lady, Sandra, yeah, and many others, yeah. Only the people who are telling me the real name, like you know? So, Arav, that's your name, yes? Your real name is Arav? Oh, of course. Yes. Tanish, welcome back, Tanish Pandey. Tanish is saying, looks like the blue pigeon has escaped from prison. It looks like the blue pigeon has escaped from prison. Then Tanishka saying, Parwan, why is there north and south talk? Oh, in India. Why is there north and south talk? Yeah. Parwan, this is so. I can remember. YouTube ID, and they give me the real name. Then I can talk personal level with the real name, you see, so I can remember. Hi Aditya, how are you? Aditya Gupta, namaste Aditya. How are you feeling about that job interview? Are you feeling good today about yesterday's interview? Thanks, curious guy. Fishy, just 5 minutes before I was saying your name. Fishy man, curious guy, please come back tonight. Now, thanks, Parwan. Tanishq, have you seen Tanish Pandey? Parwan's direct answer to you. Direct answer to you, Tanish. I'm not bringing any North and South talk here. Please don't try to mislead. You see, Tanish, what we're doing now in the change presentation of this live stream, your live stream, and my live stream, we are trying to keep the subjects more like, keep the subjects more real. Keep the subjects more real, not too much extreme talking. Sometimes, Tanishq, other people, they want to talk in an extreme way, sometimes stirring, provoking. So we don't need that here. So good answer, Parwan. Good answer. Good answer. Good. Aditya, you think deep down you enjoy that. Sometimes, but you see, Aditya, here we go again. The same subject. If we do too much provoking, if it's my mistake sometimes, if we do too much provoking, we get strong reaction from the other viewer, strong reaction. And then it's starting the personal attacks, the personal comments. What use is that? Good. Now, but Some people want attention. Some people, they want attention. You know, like Donald Dump, right? Donald Dump loves attention. He says very strong things, and he wants attention from millions of people on the internet. Thanks, Broccoli Raja. Broccoli Raja. Broccoli ka sabji ke liye aja. That's right, Aditya. Some people on this channel, they like to get into word battles, but now we're changing. We're changing. Still, please listen, everybody. Still, we can talk about the three big kutch, 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 gitch, gitch, gitch subjects. We can still talk about the kutch, kutch, and gitch, gitch subjects, British colonial era, religion, and politics. We can still talk, but I may not reply to every text, you know. I may not reply to every text. And if we're talking about those very big kutch, kutch, and much art subjects of religion, politics, and British colonial era in India, we can talk just on reality, on the reality of those things, and not provoking, not stirring, you know? Yeah, Donald Dump, Dolan Dump. Yeah. Tanish. Donald Dump wants attention, especially from Bill Clinton. Tanishka, Tanishk G. Donald Dump wants attention from the whole world. He wants attention from the whole world. Believe me. Yeah, good one. Good one. Good comment. Good comment. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'll answer your messages. I'll answer your messages about what's the Hindi name? Swastik? Swastik? What's the other name in Hindi for swastik? Because swastik sounds like swastika. In English, swastika, the master barbarian, Adolf Hitler. And I like to use the other word in Hindi for swastik. What is it? Please, somebody tell me. Ha, ha. Pawan, you are on the right track. You are on the right track. No mistake of yours. No mistake of yours, Pawan. No, no, no. No, no, no. What's the bottom word here? What's the bottom line? Respect. If I'm black or white color, or green, yellow, purple, bagony, brown, if I'm Christian, Muslim, Hindu, if I'm north or south, west or east, Chinese, Japanese, Nigerian, respect, respect. But I don't respect very bad people. I don't respect very bad people, you know, like gundas and people who are very corrupt and things like that. I don't respect them. And sometimes I tell them, because of your character, I don't respect you. I don't like you. Are you listening? Are you listening? But mostly it's just respect, color, religion, even politics. We can respect the other party, you know? Yeah, we can. But if the other side are very, very corrupt people, then don't pretend to show respect. What's that, Akshat, Tanishk, Pawan? What's that refined Hindi word for swastik? What is it? Hi, mystery man. Hey, wow, wow, wow. Hey, mystery man. Namaste. Mystery man, can I ask you, what's your name? Please tell me, what's your name, mystery man? And mystery with different spelling, yeah, different spelling. Otherwise, MYS. Yeah, but don't mind. I was a spelling champion in school, you know. Yeah, there's another word for swastika in Hindi. What is it? What is it? Yeah, well, you know, everybody knows Fishy Man, Curious Guy. Everybody knows the original swastika, excuse my pronounce, swastika was actually an Aryan sign. It was an Aryan sign imported from the northwest, Iran, original land of Aryans. That's what originally was imported from by the Aryans into India, right? And the master barbarian, Adolf, he reversed the sign to call it in English swastika in English and German, yeah. Swastika, that's right, that's right. Pawan and Tanishka, what use to continue your talking? What use is there? Eh? It's a very small thing from Tanishka's side and it's becoming bigger. What do you call in Hindi? Rai ki pahad? Hey, Baba. Stop. Mighty Pawan Gramps, do you need any more no more details. That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Now, that's right, Akshat. Swastik means good luck from God, very pure sign. Originally introduced, more accurate, exactly. This is warm water, mystery man. Hey, mystery man, what's your name? Please tell me your name. Then I can write your ID. Now I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. Curious guy, fishy man, told me before he has some aquariums. He loves fish. Now, fishy man saying he's thinking of shifting to Thailand or Himachal or Uttarakhand. There are many beautiful places in the Himalayas, curious guy, many beautiful places, all equally beautiful. They are all Dev Bhumi, Uttarakhand, Himachal, all equally beautiful. It just depends on your choice, you know. One thing, curious guy, in summertime, Rishikesh these days will be very hot. Fisherman, the altitude of Rishikesh is not very high. I think, I don't know, I think maybe just 300-400 meters, very high. If you want more relief from the heat in summertime, move up to 6,000 feet at least. If you want more relief from the summer heat, move up to 6,000 feet at least, 1,800 meters, you know? Thanks, curious guy forever. Thanks, curious guy. You always give me a like. It's excellent. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And mostly, fishy man, mostly, because I have enough subscribers now. I have the 3,000, right? Um, is that mostly I ask people to stay more time on this live stream, to stay more time. This will help the channel directly. And please, everybody, tell all your social circle about this small live stream so it can grow more quickly, you know? That's right. Curious guy forever. Sometimes you just listen. That's right. Other people also. And some people look on the video list. There's no playlist, but I will make a playlist, okay? Look on the videos. Scroll down, down, down. The last videos, free videos, of course, English teaching videos prepared by myself, speaking in English using on the screen, writing Devanagari English teaching system, which is very useful. Not everybody knows, the Bidgley's just gone. Not everybody knows the use of the Devanagari English pronunciation system. I think everybody in North India knows the meaning of Devanagari. You must know from school time, yeah? So I have written English words into Devanagari English. It's useful for pronunciation and spelling. Have a look. Have a look, please. Yes, Aditya, Dolan Dump. Aditya, is there any meaning in Hindi Doland? Maybe I missed out on that. Is there any meaning in Hindi Doland? Now, all right. Let's look at that's right, yeah, curious guy. I love this sign very much, the Trishul. I love it very much. I feel comfortable with it. And also, everybody, please listen at this. In Western culture, we also have Trishul, but different culture, different meaning. The Trishul in Western countries represents the weapon of the Lord of the Oceans, Lord of the Oceans. Some people call Neptune, the Lord of the Oceans. He's using that for killing fish. Aditya, now since 2 weeks, we're starting with earlier live stream now. We're starting with earlier live stream now, 5:45 till 8:15, then supper break, then second main live stream from 9 p.m., you know? Just to get more viewers, more viewers. Now, any new messages? Tanishk is Tanish comments now. Tanish, you're showing your true face again. Pawan. Tanish, you're showing your true face again now after a few minutes, starting to get a little bit personal. A little bit personal. Pawan, David, what's my opinion about your story above? Which story is that? Look, curious guy, don't be uncomfortable about the winters. Don't feel uncomfortable about the winters. I tell you the first secret about winters to live up here comfortably. Two things: hot water geyser and plenty of clothes. Plenty of clothes. Double covered, at least double covered from top to bottom, okay? Double covered clothing, good quality jackets, banyan, socks, long socks, underwear, long woolen underwear, you know. Oh, yes, what do you call that? Thermals, all of that. 2 or 3 topies, gloves, all that. And in the place where you live in the winter time, you must have a hot water geyser. You must. Best one, power from Bidgley, all right? That's the best one. Good. I mean, you can try out the winters in any place, Fishy Man. You can try the winters in POK, Himachal, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Darjeeling, any place you try the winters, basically the same. Don't live high 7,000 feet, you know? Now, Pawan, I'm looking at your message. I see. Tanishka. Now, story, all right, where we are. Wait. Now, Tanishk, you're starting to show your true face again now. You're starting to become more personal, you see. Other viewers, they don't like this. Tanish, you're saying to curious, you don't know anything about Aryans, don't say anything. You see, this is personal. Some people, they don't like that, Tanishk, you know. You're not learning about that. Listen, Kurai, don't listen to the Germans and don't listen to anything from the master barbarian Adolf Hitler about the Aryans. The master barbarian, he was a master barbarian, Adolf Hitler, to justify the murders of millions of Jewish people. Don't listen to the master barbarian Donald Trump. Yeah, well, Adolf Hitler about the Aryan story. Don't. That's it's not a true story, you know. But curious guy, if you look at the top experts, they will tell you about 3,000 years ago from the northwest, now called Iran, millions of people came from there, from the original area of the Aryan culture. There was an Aryan culture. You see, the Aryan story is very, very much alive and true in language histories for their own propaganda. They reversed the original swastik sign from India, Aryan. They reversed it, and they reversed the meaning. The original meaning of the Aryan sign from in India, Aryan, swastik, means like fertility. It means the barbarian Adolf Hitler reversed it to mean the opposite. Destruction. Destruction. Any other comments on that? Yes, Tanish, your interesting messages again tonight, Tanish Pandey. Pandey. Oh, Pandey. Now. Now, Tanish, you're bringing up the same old stories now, the same old history, Tanish, the same old misunderstandings. Why bring up these old misunderstandings about Churchill, Stalin, Mao Zedong? Today is a new day, Tanish. It's now 2026. 2026, Tanish. We have many, many problems on the world now, many problems in the world, Tanishq. What are you doing, Tanishq, to try and fix up some of these problems in the world? What are you doing by action? What are you doing? Don't live in the past, Tanishq. Don't live in the past. The past is mostly dead. The past is mostly dead, Tanish Pandey. It's mostly dead. Oh, look, curious guy. In the beginning, many countries supported Hitler, the master barbarian Adolf Hitler. He was an extremely cunning barbarian, an extremely cunning barbarian. And the most dangerous types of barbarians are very cunning, the most dangerous, very cunning. And then after some time, then the other countries started to realize what's really happening in Germany, you see. Yes, the past is mostly dead. The past is mostly dead. Why do some people continue to live so much in the past? Why? This planet and mankind now have so many problems, so many problems. You people, we can work together to try to solve many of these current day problems. Why do people spend so much time living in the past? All right, let's look at some new messages, yeah? All right, now we're having some interesting comments here. Interesting comments. I'll scroll down, okay? Let me scroll down. All right, that's best. Now, Barwin, are you happy with my opinion about your story? Oh, maybe it was. Oh, listen, Parwan, we had 4 or 5 interruptions from the net, reconnecting, blah, blah. It was lost. Yeah, now yeah, send again, please, please. Akshat, no, I never visited Russia, never visited Russia. Akshat says this is very true. In the past, in wars, the serious cold season has helped the Russians, yes. Yeah, I mean, Manali, or Curious Guy Forever, Manali now is not the same Manali as 30 years ago, but I never visited Manali. For me, it's too popular, and the big smoking centre of India, smoking centre, Bombola. But I'm sure the Manali area still has many, many nice places. I would suggest get out of the town, get right out of the town. And if you're buying some land, um, with real original villagers who have only minimal contact with outsiders, minimal contact with outsiders. Outsiders bring good influence, stimulating the economy, but they sometimes bring bad influences also. Thailand now is very, 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 very popular with foreigners. Very popular. Fishy man. Why not, fishy man? Why not this suggestion? When you go to check out someplace, live there for a couple of months in a homestay with some original original villagers. Live in a homestay for a couple of months. Just live there, paying for your room. Have a look around, check it out. Hey, don't make your decision too soon. Check the place out for a couple of months, But I would be living in a place between 6,000 to 7,000 feet up, beautiful, some good relief from the summer heat. But remember, climate change now, every year, is getting more dangerous. Plenty of warm clothes there in the winter time. And definitely a hot water geyser where you're living. Visually powered, Look, Tanish, these stories are very, very interesting. Indus Valley situation, Indus Valley civilization, Central American old cultures, old Chinese cultures, Egyptian, Sumerian. I'm not really interested which is the oldest one. It's not important to me. It's just not that important, If we're trying to seek the truth, Tanishk, are we trying to seek the truth? Yeah. Just look around you, current day humanity. Look around you, Tanishk, in front of you. The condition of present day humanity and present day planet Earth. You'll find the truth there. You'll find plenty of truth. Plenty of truth. Don't look in the past for the truth. Today's a new day. Hey, what do people think about that? Hey? Now, all right, now, I'm looking at oh, Pavan, Pavan, don't resend it. Here we are, Pavan, here we are, here we are, here we are. Actually, my paternal side people, like my great-grandfather, migrated and came here to Bengaluru. We don't know our exact region or village. My parents say that. Here we are, Pavan. They just travelled from somewhere and settled in one specific village. And then again, they travelled again 2-3 times, finally came here to North Bangalore. North Bengaluru? Bengaluru, is that the real name, Bengaluru? Yeah, that's nice, Barwin, looking at the family tree. Very interesting to look at the family tree. Wow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, Tanishq, about Winston Churchill. Tanishq, are you listening? Last night, Winston Churchill, look, I don't support Churchill about the Bengal famine, 3 million people and all that. Oh, I can't support Churchill. I can't oppose him. I was not there. What do I know about Winston Churchill's actions during the Second World War? What do I know? And what do you know for sure? There was a very, very complicated situation, Winston Churchill, World War II, the Japanese, the barbaric Japanese army,
the barbaric Japanese army and navy. This is true, they were barbaric. And but the Japanese wanted to clear all of the foreigners out of Asia, didn't they? The Japanese wanted to clear all of the foreigners, the European colonialists, out. They wanted to clear them out. Tanish, I'm not talking now, from now, Tanish, tonight, I'm not going to be talking too much about the past. I want to talk about the future. I want to talk about the present and the future of humanity and planet Earth, Tanish. That's what I want to talk about. Let's talk more about present reality, present day reality, Tanish. What do you think about that? Eh? Hmm? There are many problems right under our noses. The Churchill thing was a very, very complicated situation, Tanish. Very complicated. You can do more study. Gel SNC. I don't agree with you about the master barbarian Adolf Hitler. What are you saying, Gel SNC? What, you don't agree? You don't agree? Why not? Ah, Tanish, this is correct. This is correct, Tanish, what you say. Many people only take the side which benefits their own country. That's right. So, Tanish, we become one-eyed, yes? That's right. That's right, curious guy. Arya means noble. That's right. Yeah, now, fisherman, I know well the Devanagari system used in English. I don't understand completely Hindi or Sanskrit or anything like that, but I know very, very well how to use the Devanagari English system. I have used it in teaching here in South India. I know very well about it. I prepared my own system about it, you know? Um, that's right. Oh, look, curious guy, you're right what you say about humiliating Indians, using lies, falsely blaming them, using those words like savages, pagans. Pagan is an extremely bad word. I can tell you from the English language side, pagan is an extremely derogatory, humiliating word. Pagan, oh, it's extremely bad. People who use the word pagan seriously are very, very ignorant. Yes, you see, this guy Tanishq is right. Tanishq is right on that. He says often we we make our own story to suit our own country, or we're looking at the world history through our own culture, and that's called one-eyed. That's right, Tanishq. Oh, Tanish, now again, Tanish, you're on the right track tonight. Well done. Listen, Tanish, say this. He says this. Tanish, I just say your message in my own words, okay? Tanishq is saying, why just concentrate only on the 6 million Jewish people who were murdered by the master barbarian Hitler? Right. many, many millions of other people in other cultures have been murdered in huge numbers during history. Right. For example, the other master barbarian, Joseph Stalin in the USSR, right? And many other stories. Look, 50 years ago, the other master barbarian in Kampuchea, Cambodia. That master barbarian's name was Pol Pot. Pol Pot murdered several million of his own countrymen. Pol Pot and his support team. Yet another master barbarian in human history. And you're right, Tanishq, there are many, many other stories, many. That's right, Curious Guy Forever Fisherman. Excuse me, your small typing error. Not 6 or 7,000 meters. You're on the top of the Himalayas. 6 or 7,000 feet. 6 or 7,000 feet. Yeah, yeah. Keep in touch. Keep in touch with me. Yeah. I've lived in the Himalayas, Nepal and India especially, half of my lifetime coming and going. Keep in touch with me. Curious Guy, we can contact each other a little bit more privately on this channel, Pahadi David, YouTube channel, like through community settings and messaging. Yeah, anytime. Or maybe Pawan Kumar has gone. Tanish, Winston Churchill. Listen, Tanish, let's get to the center of the problem. Then after this, Tanish, after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, let's move away from the past, Tanish. I'm asking you to move away from the past now. And again, let's look into the present situation of humanity and planet Earth. I'll repeat again and again for the last time, Tanishq, what can we do? What can you do to move away from the past and start looking at the present situation of humanity and the planet? Tanishq, Winston Churchill, all right. Tanishq, did Winston Churchill intentionally kill apparently 3 million Bengali people by not supplying the wheat and the rice? Tanish, answer me directly. Did Winston Churchill during the Second World War intentionally, on purpose, murder several million Bengalis by not supplying them wheat and rice? Let's clear that up, Tanishq, and then let's move on until the present time now. The present time, yeah? Okay. Today's a new day, Tanishq. It's a new chance for humanity. Intelligent. Yes. Sometimes, Tanishq Pandey, sometimes I and the other viewers, we don't always understand your point of view, Tanishq. We don't understand your point of view. Fishy man, you can say Uttarakhand's getting very touristy. If you say Uttarakhand's getting very touristy, then you must say Darjeeling, POK, Himachal are also getting very touristy. If you want to say that, believe me. This is not a touristy place. And I'm not a tourist, I'm a traveller. Another place I live in, right under the feet of the Himalayas, fishy man, in north of Bageshwar town, a tiny little village. Every year we see maybe a total of 50 people coming. They don't like to come in wintertime. They're dead afraid of winter in the Himalayas. We see in one year maybe a total of 50 foreigners coming. They do a local little easy trek there, and then they go back after a few days. Um, just get away from those towns, fishy man. Get away from those towns. Get away from them. Most of them Nagar Palikas do terrible neglect. Jila Panchayat, PWD, they mostly do terrible neglect. I won't say any more on that subject. So you just live in the villages with the original village people, you know. All right, now let's get on to some new subjects, fresh subjects, eh? Fresh subjects, fresh subjects. Now, yes, you're looking at so many places, fishy man, so many places in your mind where you'll find that place, you know. Live in a place, live in a homestay, look around the area, check it out. After that, live in another place for 1 or 2, check that out. And then you will find the place. You will find it. You will find it. Because if you're going to buy land, make a homestay, of course you want to find the best place. That's right. Not too remote, otherwise who will stay in your homestay? That's right. Oh, Akshat, you're saying, Akshat, you're saying, um, who made the pyramids? Wow. Oof. Look, there are a couple of temples in South India, aren't there, Akshat, which were in an built in an impossible way. There's only one solution to that. Who built them? Not those limited knowledge humans at the time. It's obvious it was what we call aliens, ETs, extraterrestrials. Obviously they did. Obviously. It's no mystery. And I can't believe that in this whole universe, only one planet has life. And don't think in a limited way about human life. Think about life in many other different forms, which we can't believe. We can't begin to believe that they visited our tiny little unimportant planet Earth thousands or millions of years ago. Oh, my mind is wide open on that. Oh, yes, curious guy fisherman. I'll say again, the person who, in whatever language, in any language, we're not going to talk too much about religion now because religion unites and religion seriously divides humanity also. So from now on, we're not going to talk about religion too much. It's like a, right. Whether, if in fishy man you can understand this, in English, if we use the word pagan, or if we use from another ideology, kafir, equally bad language. equally bad language, because it says only my ideology is the true one and yours is not true. It's imitation. It's wrong. And that is the original seed to divide humanity, the original seed. Now, Tanishq, I'm not going to spend the next 2 hours arguing with you on each point, Tanishq. I cannot repeat again my point of view. I cannot repeat again my point of view except to say, Tanishq, we must understand the past. We must. We must understand the past. You're trying to understand the past, Tanish. That's very good. The serious bad effects which the invaders, those invaders, did to India. Seriously bad damage. Seriously bad damage. The Mughals looting, the Mughals trying to destroy India's culture, the cunning British destroying India's wealth. That, of course. But Tanishq, today we have many, right. I'm not going to repeat anymore. I will not repeat anymore, Tanishq. Okay? If anybody's listening, what's David saying? Just go back and listen to this live stream the last 45 minutes. Okay? And I'm trying to escape going round and round and round on the same subject, trying to escape it, but it's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm trying, and I will succeed on this. Believe me, I will. Yeah, it's true what you say, Fisherman. Of course, we're trying to break away from the past now. We have to understand the past, how it affects today, right? And it's absolutely what you say, Churchill was. No, look, people, read Curious Guy's message. I don't want to set Tanishq off again on the same old round and around arguments. Curious Guy, capable, absolutely. He was the Lionheart who fought to make the team resist the master barbarian Hitler in the Second World War. Churchill and his Lionheart and his support team and many Brits resisted the barbarian. They resisted him. Now, yeah, reproducing, Tanish, reproducing like rats is not a good expression. Some humanity reproducing like rats is a very, very bad expression. Listen closely. I prefer to use the expression breeding like rabbits. Breeding like rabbits still gives plenty of punch and feeling. Breeding like rabbits, some humans. But it's not totally disrespectful to humans, you know? Breeding like rabbits. Don't be surprised, but some humans are still breeding like rabbits. They are. They are. They're breeding like rabbits. Let's look at reality closely and honestly. Yeah, your very, very good use of English. Um, 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 Fishy man, curious guy forever. Very, very fine use of language. I love it. People, please look at Curious Guy Forever, Fishy Man's message with the blue panel motif. The blue panel motif, okay? Ho, ho, ho. All right. All right. All right. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Winston Churchill definitely contributed to the devastating Bengal famine of 90 up to 3 million. He definitely contributed to it. I just want to ask you people to look at the other factors which were happening at the same time. Japanese invading what was it called? Burma. The Japanese invading Burma. At that time, Burma was supplying about 20% of the grains to India, right? That was cut. Winston Churchill was trying to resist the Japanese invasion. Winston Churchill was extremely busy fighting against the master barbarian from Germany, right? A very, very complicated situation. I'll just say this, who did Winston Churchill, and I'll keep this very, very short because we're trying to move on to other who did Winston Churchill intentionally, directly plan the death of apparently 3 million Bengalis through famine and starvation? Did he intentionally plan that? Yeah, I'm reading your other messages, who. Of course, some people, some Indians, Bengalis are still very, very angry about Winston Churchill's role. Wasn't there also a huge natural disaster that caused the famine? Some huge natural disaster which started the famine. There wasn't there? That started the whole process. We will, in a few minutes, finally move away from these subjects. About many people are very angry, of course they are. But, do you want to remain angry forever about these things in the past? Or do you want to start to look at active solutions from your own hands about the current very, very bad situation of humanity and planet Earth? Do you want to basically continue to be angry, live in the past? Or do you want to yeah, well, maybe when you reach your ideal place, village, Joel Juby, maybe you'll find it the ultimate paradise on earth. Fisherman, you may, or you may not. Just keep it up. Right, you know what I'm going to say. That's right. No need for me to repeat. I see you're a non-native local of Bengal. I see. Good, good, good. Yeah, Darjeeling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sikkim, Darjeeling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Who. Keep analysing it. Keep analysing it. I've said enough now in the last half hour about Winston Churchill. I'm not defending him. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Churchill was a very, very complicated person, very complicated, with huge responsibilities. And Japanese on one side, the master barbarian from Germany on the other. Hey, hey, whoosh. That's right. He did repeatedly question requests for. That's right. And in the end, the viceroy, threatening to resign in about 1944, finally got some grain shipments, didn't he? That's right. Yeah, that's right. Well, now you're changing. That's good, curious guy. Rent a room here, live here for a couple of months. Next winter time, live there, around there. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been doing that for decades. That's right. And also, of course, I've spent half of my life coming and going in the Himalayas, Nepal, and especially India, where I, as a non-Indian, non-Nepali, cannot legally buy land. And I would never, never illegally buy land. But you're Indian, so you're in a different situation there. Ah, Tanish, you are saying, then again, now again, Tanish, why are you using some personal abuse? F off, curious guy. You are curious, nothing, just calling the name of a place and visiting. Tanish, you need to develop a deeper understanding of humans. Curious guy, that's his YouTube ID, Tanish. Listen closely. Curious Guy uses the lovely YouTube ID, Curious Guy, because he's a very, very open-minded, Tanishq, Curious Guy, open-minded traveller. He's a traveller and he's very, very open-minded and he's searching. He's not self-centered, Tanishq. Curious Guy is not a self-centered human being. And he's very curious. I can say much more again to you, Tanish, but I'm not sure how much you will listen, right? And I don't want to waste my time. So, yeah, fishy man, I'm just deleting that message with F off in it. That's quite unnecessary. That's disrespectful, you know? Well, in those days, let's be honest, in those days when Churchill was still alive, a lot of people in this country did produce big families, didn't they? In those days, a lot of people in India did produce big families. Yes or no? All types of Indians. They did, didn't they? What language you use to describe it, that's another thing. um, yeah, that's right. You've got a very good understanding of this. I hope Tanish Pandey is looking at your message. That's right. The famine, not just caused by total absence of food alone, there was huge in the Indian distribution system at the time. Who was in power there? Was it the M League? It was the M League, wasn't it? Huh? In connection with local pig greedy corrupt distributors who wanted to make maximum profit. Eh? The M League in direct contact with pig, greedy, corrupt grain distributors who were hoarding a lot of grains while people were dying in front of them. Right. Greedy, corrupt pigs in the distribution system. Right. Good one. Hoo. I see, fisherman, you're in your early middle age, eh? Wow. Just want to live peacefully. Why do you think I've been escaping from most of humanity most of the last 50 years here in the Himalayas, fishy man? Ah, good luck to you in your own quest. Good luck, really. Akshat, that's right. The origin, history of Sanatan Dharma. That's right, beyond history. Oh, well, that sounds very romantic now, beyond history. Oh, yes. Um, Akshat, I said before to you, Akshat, is it really important that we pinpoint the oldest religious ideology in here? Is it really important? It's more important for national pride, Oh, I'm Egyptian. I'm Egyptian. My Egyptian religious ideology is the very old, or I'm from Sumeria, Iran, Iraq, and my old religious ideology, the oldest ones here, or I'm from Central America. I'm from the Yellow River civilization from China. The oldest religion comes from China. Not important. It's only important for national pride, National pride. National pride has two sides, positive, wow, and negative. Don't touch the negative side of national pride. It's all national ego. Of course, he could have saved many lives. Fisherman, I did say a few minutes ago, as a volunteer without salary, and I'm saying that for visa reasons only, between 2015 to 2021, I worked in a number of Indian and Nepali schools and pushed the Devanagari English system as hard as I could in the right way, um, because some people are very, very resistant to educational changes. They're very resistant for various reasons. And no, I did fisherman in India and Nepal with the unofficial, okay of the local authorities. Volunteer without salary. Yes, I know all about that, and also I used it more even in other ways too. Okay, so I know all about that, and I'm a medium-sized expert on the Devanagari English system. I've prepared my own system. You can have a taste of it, fishy man. You have a little look at it, but you may not need it with your level of English. On my channel here, go to those videos and blogs and scroll right down to the very last, and you'll see about 16 English teaching videos which I prepared. Curious guy. Sometimes people say, David, you need to increase your volume. And then 5 minutes later, other viewers say, your volume is quite all right, David. Don't worry about it. So it may be a personal thing. I'm just talking a bit more loudly at the moment. Yes, Tarkur. Hi, welcome to come back, Tarkur. And you can see we're having a change now in the tone in the last 3 or 4 nights, having a tone. Everybody, Tarkur, everybody is still welcome to send whatever comments about reality, the present condition, that you like. Send them as much as you like. But I'm asking Tarkur and everybody else, send those messages about the current system of humanity and our previously pure Mother Earth, our most original mother, planet Earth, right? Send those messages, send them. And at the same time, offer real solutions to what you will do. Filthy water for 5 million people. What solutions do you have, Tarkur? You must understand, and I'll say again and again, but I won't repeat forever. Send those criticisms, but at the same time, understand that in this huge country, the present government inherited many, many negative things from the previous hugely neglectful government, right? Over 65 years? Hey, Barbary Barb. The current government did not create any of these problems themselves: water, unemployment, greedy pig corruption. They didn't start any of these, they inherited them. You must understand that. Solutions, Tarkur, solutions. Through your texts, offer solutions to all these problems, which you are very clearly talking about. Offer solutions. Right. From my side, what else to say? That's right, Tarko. Now, history is one thing. That's right, that's right, that's right. We can't change anything. We have to study history, understand what happened, how it's affected today, who was responsible for direct exploitation and damage, and at the same time, who was responsible, sometimes over centuries, of accepting the foreign rule and never questioning it and never opposing it. You're right there, fishermen. There are terrible atrocities, all in the self-interest of your own country, your own aims. Some of humanity has an incredible ability to do great, great things. And some humanity has an equally great ability to do incredibly evil things. We will never live in a perfect world. The history of humanity over the last 8 or 10,000 years has proved that humanity united together does not have the ability ever, ever, ever to create a perfect world. So forget about the perfect world, okay? It will never, never happen. Not on this planet, not on this planet. So just forget about that. But we do the best we can, you know. But we want more people to contribute. What did I do? Yeah, David, what have you done? What have you done, David, to contribute? All right. For 20 years, from 1990 to 2011, I worked continuously on the village level to help several hundred people, poor people, real poor people. I helped several hundred people with part or full help to build new houses. I helped about a good number of people to repair their old houses. And during that 20 years, I helped number of people who were in very poor condition about eating, and that helped them with food help for some time. So I'm not just talking rubbish, I'm talking about reality here. I'm not saying, oh, David, you're a very good boy. You did 20 years social work, to try and fix up the world. No, no, no. It's not for ego. Um, it's just I have also done a contribution. I have done a contribution. So I can back up what I'm saying. I can back up what I'm saying. All right? Believe me, I can. Everybody has an ability to offer real solutions to the problems in the world on the planet, to offer real solutions, and even if you choose to do action in these areas, to actually do action, not just complaining, Tanishk, not just complaining, Thakur, but actual real action. Yeah. That's the real thing. That is the real thing. Yeah, hoo, I'm reading your. Now hoo. Now hoo. Are you using another YouTube name? I can get a smell. Excuse me. I can get a feeling that you might be using another YouTube ID on this live stream. Are you? Now hoo. When you say Churchill was worse than Hitler, you have now gone right off the tracks. That is definitely wrong. That is definitely wrong to say that Churchill was worse than Hitler. No, no. Hitler intentionally murdered 6 men. Right. I don't need to repeat myself, do I? Very, very wrong statement there, Churchill. I won't give that statement any more time. Oof. My comments are very, very true, hoo. Most of your comments are very, very true. Your language is excellent, curious guy, fishy man about the world, about emotional. Yeah. I get that. I get that. Well, hoo. Churchill was proof that eloquent speeches can distract people from catastrophic policies. Isn't that true from at least half of the world's politicians? Who? Isn't that true of half of the world's politicians? Well, you use some very, very eloquent language, who. Very eloquent language. I like it. I don't agree with everything you say, but the language is very eloquent. Oof. Oh, 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 oof. Yes, curious guy. There are fraudulent land sellers everywhere. Oh, yes, fisherman. How do you like this language? I sum it up like this: for all levels and subjects under corruption, the wild, the wild pig stomach is very huge. The wild pig stomach is very, very huge. And the wild pig stomach is never, never, never satisfied. Can you hear me? How's the volume there? Is it all right? Maybe I should adjust the volume app for the next live stream after 9 o'clock. Yeah. The wild pig stomach is very, very huge and never, never, never satisfied. Yep. We're talking directly about corruption. Brashtachar. You're a celibate and borderline introvert. Well, that describes me. I'm celibate and also borderline introvert. Wow, wow, wow. Thakur, oh, I don't. No, 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 no. I don't agree exactly what you say, Thakur. Thakur is saying people in villages are way more cunning than their counterparts in the cities. Not true. Not true. The need for survival is far more serious in the cities, far more, far more. Why do some people call the city life the rat race? This is not my expression, Thakur, to call the city life like a rat race. I didn't start that expression, but why do people often say the rat race of the city life? Why do they say that? In the village, they keep vigil of everything. They keep a watch of everything you do, from eating, what you're spending on, way more jealousy. No, you're definitely biased against village people, Thakur. My experience living in the Himalayas, 90% of the time in small villages, my experience is very, very different. Have you had some bitter experiences with some village people or something? Have you had your hands burnt? Hey? Hoo. Move on from history, says the guy whose country got rich from ours being drained. If you're talking about me, if you are talking about me, then I must respond. Yeah, I was born in England in 1949. Compare that with 1947. Eh? Ah, the first few months on this live stream, who. You won't reveal your real name? The first few months on this live stream, I, Anglo-Australian, accepted a lot of dialogue from Indians who were very, very angry. Who? Very angry about the huge loot of the British. And before that, don't forget the Moguls also. Don't forget them. And no, you can't forget them, can you? I accept a lot of dialogue. I was quite often the target of very serious abuse, because I was born in England. And I encourage people to be angry, to express their anger. Yeah, I encourage them to be angry. I didn't avoid it, who. I encouraged them to express that anger on this live stream. However, many viewers now have had enough of that. They've had enough of that. And I've had enough. And we're trying to move on now. I don't need to repeat myself anymore. What we're trying to move on to, okay? I wasn't responsible for that loot. I wasn't responsible for it. I came from the same country, but wasn't here at the time of the loot, and I have no ancestors that were here. And what more do you want from me? Who? You sound like someone who's been with me for several months on this live stream. Now changed your YouTube ID. Um, Wants to appear as a new entrant on the show. But I can't accept that. I'm just trying to think who you are. Who? Kabir, hi Kabir. Oh, now Kabir, hi Kabir. Any new subject like to introduce on this live stream, Kabir? Any new subjects? It's a whole new day today. It's a hi Kabir. Namaste, salam to you. Wow. Yes, Kabir, I'm in India, in Uttarakhand state. Good language, curious guy forever. They don't read their scriptures unless they convert to becoming subalterns. Wow. That's right. You're better off ignoring all of this. Just at the moment, Fishy Man, right at the moment, the last few days, we're trying, desperately trying to transfer this live stream from a serious target of justified anger, the same old story. We're trying to convert, we're trying to move away from it now. But it's not easy. It's not easy. You can see some people tonight sending repeated messages about it on the same subject. Don't want to move on, but a lot of their anger is very, very justified. Oh, yes, it is. It is. Look, who. I'll just say this very, very briefly. After a nice deep breath, when those cunning, murderous, cunning left the Europe in the 16th century, they started to the cycle of huge destruction of local native cultures all over the planet. The British, the Italians, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the French, Germans, and Dutch. Right? Oh, yeah, I'm aware of all that. But still, some people want to, you know what I'm going to say. That's right. Of going to stop crying when are many previously colonial cultures to get much more accountability into their culture, much more accountability and discipline to start to remove so much endemic corruption. Will I say it again? When are so many cultures around the world who were previously under colonial powers, when are they going to move into the present times, stop crying about it, to seriously inject much more accountability? Your English is excellent, who, excellent. Can I ask are you using an English translator, or is this your extremely high level of use of the English language? You see, there gets to a point, where you must stop crying over the milk which was spilt. The milk was huge which was spilt. There was huge loot. And I'll just say again now, without extending my comment, sooner or later, must stop crying, must stop crying, must stop crying, and start to rebuild the culture, accountability and discipline. What do you other people think about that? Hi Gorka, hi Keshav, how are you? Namaste. Nice to see your name. A breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air, Keshav. Oh, tum kubche bua bui kubchana. Aaj kya khana chahe aaj? Ande bujia kodaki roti khani che. Hey, kandali bujia. Nice to Gorka Keshav. Stay for a few minutes. Please stay for a few minutes. Don't just come and go. Eh? I'm fine, thanks, Keshav. How are you? Where are you these days? In Garhwal or? The last few days we're getting in Gorkha Keshav into the second wave of summer heat. The second wave everywhere. We're now having Korsani 33 degrees like that, you know? Ah, hoo. Listen to this. David is 2 hours behind reading our chats. Hoo. I have two choices. I can flick through the messages very quickly. I can ignore many messages. I can ignore many messages. Don't reply to them. No. Behind every text is a real living, breathing human being. And I respect that every texter is a real person, and I, who, will respond to every message as much as I can, okay? People generally support my system. That's it. No more need for me to justify myself, who. Eh? Oh, thanks, Rakshit. Thank you. Good. Well, now. Hey, Baba ho. Bapri bap. Bapri bap, huh? Mera smora sharabi bap. No, you're here. That's fine. Thank you. Thakur, do you know, David, the government is supplying groundwater in Delhi and various regions, billing it as well water? I'm not surprised. Do you? No, you're not an innocent person, Thakur. You're not an innocent person. So, Thakur, what are you? You will never give me the direct answers, will you? But I will always insist on giving you these very serious questions, Thakur, about the groundwater in Delhi being supplied as well water. What are you, Thakurji, going to do about exposing this practice? What are you going to do? Eh? Yes, curious guy, you're extremely good comment there about the current government. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. I'm leaving that right alone. Curious guy, I have the luxury of not being Indian. I have the luxury here, not being Indian, of trying to remain completely detached and uninvolved about this subject and any related subjects. Frito Pavan. Hi, Frito Pavan. I don't remember your YouTube ID. Are you coming back the same name after a long time? Thakur, why are you drinking it? Are you poor? Oh, it's wrong what's happening. Of course, it's very wrong. It's corrupt, Thakur. Of course it is. Aman Shahid. Salam, namaste to you, Aman Shahid. How are you? Fine? Nice to see your name after a long time. Aman, have you been busy studying, traveling? What are you doing? Frito Pavan. Frito Pavan. No, I don't remember your YouTube ID. I don't remember it, Frito Pavan. Is it the same ID or a different ID? Curious guy, you're making me laugh. Volume is okay. Yeah, usually it's a problem from the viewer's side, you know? Wild pig in Garhwal region is called sungur. Sangur? Sangur? In Nepali language, in the language they say sungur, bungur. Sungur and bungur. Two types of pigs. To me, all pigs look the same. To me, all pigs look the same and they act the same, fishy man. The one. Hi, Unlock Heaven. Hi, Satish from Berrynug. Namaste, Satish. How are you? Fine? Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Oh, Thakur, keep coming with the complaints. Keep coming. Expose these corruptions. Expose them. Continuously expose them. You are free to use this live stream to expose these things. Ajay Kamboj. Hi, Ajay. Thanks for coming back after a long time. Kampushi. Thanks. Thanks, Joshi. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling fine. Thanks. Thank you. Good, good, good. How are you? Timon Pumba. Hi, Ashok. Thanks, Timon Pumba. Yeah, it's taking more than a few days to impress on people that send your complaints in, send the complaints in on any subject. But I'm asking you directly, what are you doing, you people? Are you just complaining about all these things, or are you actually doing some action to try to make a better humanity, a better planet, eh? Getting tired? Well, a little bit, but well, I keep fit, Timon Pumba, Ashok, by no smoking and no drinking. No smoking and no drinking. You young people, listen. If you never try one time any smoke, you will never have a smoking addiction. If you never try any time, one time, alcohol, you will be free always of alcohol addiction and you will be a real hero. Yeah. As you become less young, you need supplements, vitamins, Ayurvedic help. That's right. That's right, Curious Guy. I cannot take sides politically in India. I can't. I'm not Indian. But that's not the only reason. There are many other reasons also why I can't and will not take sides on the big P word in India. Many other reasons. Believe me, there are many, many other reasons. Ugh. Hi Anu, namaste Anu. Tum bhala haro cha, sab tik tak chu. Oh Anu, Delhi mein dubuk baat ka halo, pinao shag, kakara red. Oi, gajab Anu, nice to see your name. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Hi Rakshid, how are you? You've been busy, 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 haven't you? Who. All right, I'll repeat again. Uh, who is saying, David, what are you doing for humanity? I'll repeat again very, very briefly, who. I am not an ego person, but very, very briefly, who, if you want to know the full answer, go back about 20 minutes. I, David, for 20 years continuously worked, as you can say, an unofficial social worker, an unofficial NGO, on the right side of honesty, an unofficial NGO, that was me, on the good side of honesty. Yep. I, for 21 years continuously, in the Supi village area of Malidanpur, Uttarakhand, Bageshwar, helped several hundred people for part or full help to build new houses. I helped at the same time many people to repair their old houses, and I helped dozens of people with food help when they were in serious trouble to feed themselves. That's it. I don't need to justify anything. I'm not looking for praise from anybody. That's what I did for 21 years. Oh, who. That's what I did for humanity. All right. Are you happy with that answer? Any criticisms? Any criticisms on it? Anything like that? Oh, feel free. They say India is the biggest democracy on the planet. They say that India is the biggest democracy on the planet. Feel free to reply to that, who. And what's your real name, who? Oh, that's nice, Timon. It's free, your app, no expectations, and you're getting some responses from others. That's great. That's great. Ah, who. You are insistent, aren't you? Who. Look at my smile. Who. Believe me, I've said this to other people. Who. You cannot and will not ever get under my skin. Who. With comments like that. David, it's easy to preach, say self-improvement when your nation got a head start funded by someone else's resources. You cannot and will not ever make me responsible for that huge evil loot. You'll never ever make me feel responsible for who. You can continue to stay continuously on every live stream for the rest of my life, sending me the same messages. And I will welcome you staying on my channel, okay? Because apparently we live in a huge democracy, right? I will welcome your messages. I'll accept them with good judgment, who, and humour. And who, as an old traveller, my skin have received the worst abuse on this live stream and it's just bounced off me. Do you understand? Do you understand? You have a choice to move on to other subjects. Who? My skin is extremely thick. Who? Extremely thick. You will never irritate me, and you'll definitely never make me angry. So don't waste your time. Okay? Wow. Namaste. That's right, Timon Pumba. We are still getting extremely persistent, insistent, and obsessive messages on the same old subject. Well, there are the three same old, and still coming, but, Ashok, Char Hajar Yar, no need to say any more on that subject, Ashok. Char Hajar Yar, Ponchenge, Jaru Ponchenge, Jaru Ponchenge. Ashok, maybe you just arrived a few minutes ago. There is a lot more, especially from who, and a lot more from our old friend Tanish Pandey, and more also from Thakur in the last 1 hour, last 1.5 hours. Continuous. They want to make me feel responsible for all that. Now, curious guy. Thanks for staying tonight. You've obviously got more time on your hands tonight. Curious guy forever, fishy man. Who seems to be from Whoville. The fictional, whimsical town created by Dr. Seuss. It famously serves as the setting for an animation book movie, Horton Hears a Who. That's going right over my head, curious guy. I'm getting the meaning behind what you're saying, but was that a real book and story, was it? A huge direct comment on humanity, was it? Thanks, Ashok, you understand, yeah. Look, I haven't got the time, Ashok, to make a clip. It could be very, very popular, but who, and Tanishq, and to a lesser extent Thakur, are doing all the hard work for me. They're doing all the hard work. Their very interesting, repeated messages will reach other people. Perhaps other people on other planets also can enjoy, you know. They'll have their from planet Earth translator. They'll understand. Yeah, people from other planets can also pick it up, you know. Ashok, there is sometimes the element, the idea of let's irritate this white man, eh? But I keep saying, as an old traveller, my skin is extremely thick. It's extremely thick. The worst abuse will hit the skin and bounce off like a rubber ball, you know, believe me. Yeah. Wow. चार हजार यार 4,000 पहुंचेंगे जरूर पहुंचेंगे अशोक आराम से पहुंचेंगे well, excuse me, we will reach it, the 4,000. It just takes time, you know. Curious guy. Well, this sounds like a unique sort of mind producing all this? How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Wow. All right. I will look now. Everybody, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, I'm not having a live stream. I will not be here. Okay? So tomorrow I'll have plenty of time, Ashok. I'll have plenty of time. I think you're referring to further help from you from Chat GPT and that, yeah? All right, I just saw the headings only. Ashok, what are you saying? Why, David? What, yeah, I do other things too, you know, as well as looking at the mobile, but I'll definitely look into your message. I think from Chat GPT and how to improve the channel. Yeah, I'll look at those in the next 24 hours. Curious guy, you got a good memory. David, did your baker solve your Facebook account problem and the possible culprit? Look, very briefly, again, because this is several months old, we didn't look into who the hacker was. This is months ago. Myself and my manager, who knows everything about mobile computers, so he knows everything, you know. We didn't bother to report it. It was a hacking of 18 incidents in a very short time. We didn't spend the time to find out, this is 6 months ago, whether those 18 hacking incidents into our Facebook account came from the same source or from others. I don't know, but we changed our password obviously on Facebook. No more problems with that. But then later, briefly, I made a mistake with my password, and that's where the real problem started. We've now got like about 10,000 so-called Facebook friends, you know. Originally, I was having a lot of fun before my password problem, Fishy Man. I was having a lot of fun and satisfaction replying to many messages through Messenger, you know, on Facebook, keeping in touch with a lot of people. But lastly, we did try several times to reset the password, but for various reasons couldn't do it, okay? However, there is a benefit to me that my main focus at the moment is on YouTube. And because of that, actually, it's a bit of a plus, Fishy Man, that we haven't got back into Facebook. I thought of setting up a new account, but then we'd lose contact with thousands of people. There's an alternative to try and or get back into Facebook or set up a new through Gmail, email. But anyhow, the last thing I can say on it now, the very last thing at the moment is all my energies at the moment are going onto YouTube, and so in a way, it's a blessing that I can't get back into Facebook. It's a blessing, if you know what I mean. You know, time-wise. I'm reading what you're saying here. It's not essential or desperate for me to get back into Facebook at the moment. Later on, later on. Yeah, emotional letter, that would be nice. But, I've just said it all, yeah. I spoke with my baker Ramesh about that curious guy, and he's very busy also, and he understands the huge problem. And I'm just concentrating on YouTube at the moment, and my own relaxation time also, you know. Oh, that's right. That's why I keep saying 4,000, 4,000. That's all I need now. I've got more than enough subscribers, 3,000, more than enough, you know. That's right. Who. Who. Thanks for joining our live stream tonight. I think first time. Who. Thanks for joining, really, from my heart. Thanks for joining. Oh, well, no time for 8 p.m. David's travel story tonight. I must go right now. So I must have a relaxed 50-minute break, supper break, big injection of coffee and millet biscuits, ragi biscuit, hindima. So thanks for all of you people for coming. Thanks for everybody for contributing to this first installment. Yeah, I'll be back in 50 minutes from 9 p.m. to 11:30, 12 p.m. Okay, I won't be here tomorrow night. I have a night off, so please rejoin me in 50 minutes. Everybody, please rejoin me. You're essential. You are essential in helping this live stream to grow slowly. And I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, wow. Namaste, namaste. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.